Farmer digs up woolly mammoth bones in his soy field. James Bristle, a farmer in Chelsea, Michigan, had recently acquired a parcel of land that was being used as a soybean field. The family bought the farm across the new piece of land back in the 1950s. James and a friend were inspecting the new piece of land when they came across something they could never have imagined. While digging through the soil, James came across what he originally thought was an old bent fence post. He started to examine it a bit more closely, however. His mind started racing when he came to the realization that this was looking more and more like a bone. "We knew it was something that was out of the norm. My grandson came over to look at it. He's 5 years old. He was speechless," Bristle said. James decided to call in someone who might be able to shed some more light on what he had found. He contacted the University of Michigan's professor and curator and director of the Museum of Paleontology, Daniel Fisher. Hail to the victors! James was on a time crunch with needing to use the land, so Daniel and his team of researchers knew they had to jump in on the action. They immediately started excavating when they got to the site. What they found blew even the trained professionals away. A buried woolly mammoth. Skull, tusks, jaw, shoulder blades, and vertebrae. Daniel Fisher believes that this particular woolly mammoth is actually the carcass of one that was butchered by humans. By his estimations, the mammoth died around 11,000 years ago and was about 40 years old when it did die. The people who killed this animal and carved up the carcass are known as Paleo-Indians. Fisher theorizes that the animal was cut apart and stored in a pond for a reserve food supply. "It's a pretty exciting day. I've been digging for 45 years and I've never dug up anything like that," James Bollinger, a local excavator who has been assisting in the dig, said. Fisher stated that this is one of the most complete mammoth skeletons he has ever been a part of excavating. He says the more common find in Michigan is a mastodon. Fisher told reporters that this find could change the history of the area and put a new timeline on when humans were in this area of the world. The bones are currently sitting on his flatbed in one of James's barns. Fisher will begin the cleaning process there. Bristle has decided to donate the bones to the University of Michigan so they can be put on display for many more people to enjoy. "I'd like it to go to a place where more people can see it and we can learn more about history from it," he said. "Really, it's just the right thing to do. This really is like a personal version of Jurassic Park. Who would have ever thought that they would be lucky enough to come across something like this in their own backyards?" James should be applauded for his decision to donate the bones so everyone can have a chance to look and appreciate this incredible discovery. He could have went the route of trying to sell the bones to the highest bidder. He even had someone come up and ask to buy some of the ivory from the tusks to make a unique instrument. "The next time I take a trip back home to Michigan, I am going to have to make an effort to see this incredible discovery."
Do us a favor and click that like button. Also, subscribe to our channel and click the notification bell to be inspired by these heartwarming stories every day.